So I talked a bunch of times on this channel about how, one of the main things in the streets that causes a lot of the stuff to be stirred up is drugs. And there's guys out here that are definitely moving weight. And, the government has been involved in this in the past. You've got like people that look like they're just ordinary guys on the street, businessmen that you would never suspect are in the streets. They're involved in this stuff. You got the cartels that are involved in this. There's so much money in it that everybody's getting in on it. And, it's obviously tearing a lot of families apart, messing up a lot of kids' lives. But every now and then they, get a peek into this and they bust one of the guys who's moving the serious weight, but it's just a drop in the bucket, man. So they got one guy, a guy who allegedly was, involved in this. They found him carrying $3.5 million worth of cocaine in his luggage, 62 pounds at Chicago Midway Airport. He was released by the judge to await trial. And remember, there's no cash bail right now. And he told him to stay in Illinois and to show up to court. Now, this guy had $3.5 million worth of cocaine. His name is Terrence. He's 55. He was arrested at Midway on October 24th, which was the 16th anniversary of the day that a federal judge sentenced him to 15.67 years for stealing guns from a retired cop and intentionally selling them to gang members, according to court records. So the violence, in Chicago, it's multidimensional. There's people who are supplying the streets with the stuff that causes the violence. There's people who are involved in it at the street level. There's people who make government policies that often can contribute to this stuff. There's a whole bunch of people involved in one way or another. But Chicago police said that he gave investigators consent to search his 2 roller bags at Midway. Shortly before 2 p.m. last Tuesday, cops found 12 vacuum-sealed bags of suspected cocaine in one bag and 11 sealed bags of suspected cocaine in the other. Altogether, the investigators recovered 62 pounds of suspected cocaine with a street value of $3,518,125, according to the complaints. The prosecutors charged him with Class X manufactured delivery of cocaine. They did not, however, ask the judge to detain him before trial. So, that's a big risk, man. A guy that's making that type of money in the streets definitely got the money to blow town. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. But the judge released him with instructions to show up for court, stay in the state, and stay away from Midway. I don't even think they gave him an ankle band. But October 24th has been a pivotal date in his life, they said, in addition to being the date police arrested him in Midway. In October of 2007, a federal judge in Chicago sentenced him to 188 months in prison. That case began in May 2003 after law enforcement officers saw him carrying 2 rifles out of a retired Illinois State Police sergeant's home in suburban North Riverside. According to federal court filings, the police allegedly found 8 more guns in his car. And so he admitted to stealing a total of 33 to 38 guns from the Chicago police sergeant's home and selling some of the firearms to known gang members. And that's according to an appellate court saying that he pled guilty to 2 federal gun charges without securing a plea deal. On October 24th, 2007, a federal judge sentenced him to consecutive terms of 120 months for one count and 68 months for the second count, the maximum penalty in the advisory range. So $3.5 million in cocaine, and he's released. He's out on the streets. We'll see if he actually shows up for court. We don't know if that's his cut, what exactly his cut is going to be. That $3.5 million is probably not all going to him. There may be just, some percentage that he gets, but nevertheless, that's a lot to trust somebody with. So it's another example of what's going on out here right now with the court system. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. It's your boy Chicago News. I'm out.